Another week, another Friday night fight, and this time, very exciting, I got my boy Combat Panda for the crossover episode. How are you doing today, my guy?
I'm doing great, thank you. And thanks for having me on.
Yeah, of course, thanks for taking time out of your day to come on. So in this Friday night fight, to make it a little spicy, we're going to use all budget decks, and by budget decks, all the cards in these decks are either going to be commons, rares, or came in the starter deck package that everybody gets. So very free to play friendly, very budget friendly. So this should be an entertaining showdown, however this shakes down. We'll do it to it here.
This will be an interesting match.
Alright, so you feel free to play something with 3 health, so I can... Oh wait, I don't have Wonder Woman, never mind. I was gonna say Steve Trevor, Wonder Woman first round, never mind.
The Superman does not get enough love. It is so good to see people playing it at the moment.
I know, right? Soups, man. When I started, I was all about the building like world's finest deck, like Batman, Superman.
Yeah.
And then Superman slowly fell out of favor, but we're gonna put him back on the map one day.
Alright, we'll start off strong.
Ooh, that is a big Simon Baz.
Yeah,
It would
he's
be
been out with
a
them.
shame if I had a Steve Trevor.
Oh man.
Never stop fighting.
And that is why
Time
Superman
starts
is actually a
branching
bully.
out.
And that is why every 3 turns, clear a minion it could read.
Yeah. It was quite good in Zed's video. He literally just called Superman a bigger they are for when you're not holding bigger they are.
That's really good though. That's true.
Alright.
Underutilized.
Well, now that Superman's out of the way, guess we'll start with this,
Ooh, the steal.
which I've just played in the wrong spot. Whoopsie.
Oops.
Oh well. It's only +1.
Gods grant us their favor.
It's only +1. Alright.
I'm not gonna lie, I totally thought I had Hal Jordan up.
Uh-oh. Alright, we'll put something down here. There we go. Little cover for Big Daddy Bane back here.
Another card that just does not see enough play.
Oh, dude, I love Bane. I probably put him in every Tyranny deck I have. He's like my pet favorite card I can't get rid of.
Yeah.
Chase Leon.
Yep, it's time to go wide.
Yes, it is. Alright, the chip. 3-8. Ah.
Ooh,
That's a board.
that is a board. Now, many decisions to be made.
Right?
I mean, I've got the leader up. We might as well.
Gotta use it.
Gotta use it. And I mean, there's no way you're holding a second Steel Trooper, right?
Alright? Yeah, there's no way.
Oh man.
No, I don't think there's a way. Alright, do we want to... I think we hold this. So we're gonna need something next round here. So just a pattern. We'll definitely do that. Let's see where the plant lands.
Time to start branching out.
I'll take it. Chase Leon does have to die though. He's definitely got to go.
I'll see.
I think it's for the best. It's the best for everybody, I think.
That is also a board. Well then. Well.
May the gods grant us their favor.
That's
Not
a big
really
Jessica Cruz.
Huge fan of my potential options here. The well-placed Hawk Girl.
And yeah, that is tough. Do you give up the Jessica Cruz for Bane? Do you eat the 6 face damage?
I think I eat this face damage.
Yeah. Better to eat it than have to do every 4. Oh, and the double time.
Not what I wanted to do with that. I was really hoping to flurry 14 damage into face there.
Alright.
But that is still scary, man.
This is a heavy hand we have here. I don't think we can put too many things off for too long.
I'll never stop fighting.
We are gonna have to do that. We're gonna do this. There we go.
Alright.
Oh, there we go. Old Simon here.
Mr. Simon. Unfortunately, this one's only a little baby Simon.
Just a baby Simon, but a wee lad.
Yeah. Yeah. Just a 4-5 for bronze.
So we're at the end of the month here. How do you feel about the meta? Are you ready for a shakeup?
Branching out.
I am ready for a shakeup. However, my concern is that there will not be one, because there is a plethora of decks that people could be using right now that they just aren't.
Yeah.
There was a bit of discussion around how net decking. There was a discussion around net decking in chat today, and some people were like, "It's great that the net decking doesn't exist, or that there's not a lot of net decking because it doesn't gatekeep certain decks."
Right.
However, I think it's taken away a lot of people's ability to be creative. And because of that, I think that things like Shazam Batman that have some relatively relevant counters in the current game,
Yeah.
just people don't play them, even though they could be playing them.
That's a good point.
I think we do that. Alright, well, I was hoping to run you out of cards, and at roughly the same time I did, but that has not worked out for
That
me.
does not seem to be the case. Yeah, I agree. I think meta shakeups are gonna be a little difficult with the mini sets. They're gonna have to really bring some interesting cards. Between that and, you know, with the whole discussion on the net decking, there are things that aren't utilized. The Dual Force. That's a card you don't see every day.
May the gods
Nope.
grant us their favor.
And to be honest, I wouldn't normally play it with a 2-charge leader.
Fully charged.
This
It
appears
does give you
to be
2
a
Wonder
rat.
Womans in a row, though, which is pretty good.
Well,
That's pretty nice.
It doesn't here.
I guess it doesn't then. Yeah, that's fair.
And let the record show Superman diff.
Superman diff. The aura is troublesome, I'll tell you that. Having to deal with all this aura is a challenge. But now you're down to top decking.
I sure am.
Hey, you know, it's a good 1-2 though.
I'll let you finish this off.
We will finish it off. Excellent game one though.
Again, I'm just happy to see Superman.
It's just good to see the big blue out in action, man. Absolutely. Good old Gotham Harbor, as it was called at one point, right? Aquaman, Poison Ivy?
Was it?
Maybe? That's the first time I ever saw it. It was whoever had it titled the dead Gotham Harbor. Wait, no, that's not right. Gotham Harbor, that's Batman. What am I doing?
It's just Batman Aquaman, I think.
There you go.
It was Long Tim's version, I believe, was called Gotham Harbor.
Yeah.
There have been many names for it over the thing. So Aquaman Batman, like, obviously is quite common now. It used to be the top deck before the 24/7 beta, so in the closed creator beta, Aquaman Batman was just everywhere. And then it became Wonder Woman Batman, obviously, in the 24/7 beta before they just decided to nerf some of the Batman stuff.
That's neat. I like how it's ebbed and flowed. I do appreciate that. You always like to see that kind of stuff. We're gonna hold on to Batman.
Let's see if I can play a card here. Okay, well that is technically a card.
That is a card. A 6/7 steal.
No.
Oh,
you
steal.
wish it was a 6/7 steal.
Yes, I do. Alright, that's okay. I think that we have the resources to deal. It just depends on how we want to trade this down. So, that's 7. Man, that's just, I'm trading everything in though. Alright, that's alright. That's alright. That's okay. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice a little bit to reap the rewards.
Good old Miss Martian.
Alright, this will mitigate a little bit of this. Alright, I'll take it.
It's a very good solve there.
Good solve, good solve. Been playing around with Miss Martian a little bit. I think there's something here. I think there might be some Batgirl shenanigans. A deploy deck, or even not even Batgirl. You don't even need to do the full-on deploy, I think. Miss Martian may be underutilized.
She is. A lot of people are starting to realize that. I don't know if you caught Blade's Aura deck.
I did, yes.
Yeah. I believe Miss Martian was in that. And then Thomas was doing, who was the one who popularized Aquaman and Batman again. He was playing around with Miss Martian in that as well.
I like it. I love to see it.
She like a 6/6 aura for silver is actually insane. And you can turn her downside into an upside so readily.
Yeah, look at the, all the deploy abilities, the good ones. Even like getting a Gordon back wouldn't be too bad. Alright, let's do some math here. I think we're just gonna have to do this. Though I don't want to. But I don't think I'm ready to eat the 6. The double 6. Not yet.
No? Ah, nice. That's exactly what I needed.
Huzzah!
Time to start branching.
Gorilla
out.
Grodd, right now, one of the villains in the new Flash run. I don't know if you're a comic reader, but in the new Dawn of DC Flash run, Gorilla Grodd is the first villain. Fun fact. Flash fact.
Flash
Actually.
fact. That is a fun fact. I
Oh!
have not kept up with the comics. I would love to be an avid comic reader. I just struggle to find the time.
It's tough. There's only so many hours in the day.
Which doesn't really make sense because I play like 2 hours of Marvel Snap a day, so I can definitely convert that into comic time.
The time is there. It's just...
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do this. Oh, man. You got me in a tough spot here with all this this Truth and Justice, man. It's such a nasty card to drop on people.
Yeah. They when they nerfed it, everyone was just like, "Oh, this card's dead now," and I was just like, "This card still works."
What do you mean, dead?
Yeah.
Alright. So, we eat the 7 here. I think. Because we're gonna have to get through it eventually. Not necessarily, but...
Well, I hate to do this to you.
Do you? Was that painful for you? Did that hurt you?
No, not particularly.
Ugh. Ah, the Superboy. Good old John Kent.
Have you watched Young Justice?
I haven't. Should I?
It's so good.
Yeah?
I think it's pretty good.
May the gods grant us their
Ooh, the Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing. Little beef on the board to answer all your beef.
Swamp Thing was one of the ones that I was really, really excited to be able to play. Because we were doing the free-to-play lists.
Yes. I was surprised he was just the rare, because it took me... I probably played a month of, you know, opening packs and all that, and I never opened a Swamp Thing, so I thought he was like, you know, ultra rare, something like that, and then I finally got one, and I was like, what? How did I miss this?
I genuinely thought he was part of the, what do you call it? Part of the starter decks. Obviously not.
Oh, Brainiac. Oh, God, and everything keeps getting bigger.
That's rough, man.
It'd be like that sometimes. I think... that this may be game, but we'll go out doing our best here.
Oh, Hammer Throw. Also an underrated card.
Definitely. One of the few removals in Might. I always like to sneak one in there.
You can see why I struggled to play things on bronze with all the golds that I played.
I see this now. This makes sense. Alright, good game 2. 1-1. We're all tied up.
If you ever get a chance, I would definitely recommend trying out Yara's lists.
I really should. I keep seeing her list pop up, and I'm like, God, I gotta dive into some of these.
Yeah, I was not like exaggerating on stream when I was just like, this is one of the most fun decks I've played in ages.
Yeah, her name just keeps coming up for like, as far as like people that are good at deck building. Like,
yeah,
it's always her. All right, round 1. Turn 1, I guess.
Yeah. Sorry, I've now gotten turn 1 3 games.
That's okay. That's alright. Alright. Let's see. I don't love much of this, but we will do what we can.
I see you, Mr. Freeze.
And I raise you another Mr. Freeze.
Plus a man bat.
Oh, the bat.
I've played more mans than you have.
I thought I was the aggro deck. What? Alright, I see your loaded board, and I raise you some clowns.
No, it's always the clowns.
It's always the clowns. Alright, let's get a plant blocker here for somebody. There we go. And also, I saw your freeze, and I'll raise you yet another freeze.
Also, a good interaction to call out there for any newer players. The way that you made sure to summon your Vine while you had the 2 middle slots full, so that your Vine was guaranteed to block the leader.
Yes, that's right. Good tip, Panda. Excellent, astute observation. But really, that stuff matters. It adds up. It really does add up over the course of the game.
And I see your freeze, and I raise you another second Mr. Freeze.
Oh man. All right, so no more Mr. Freezes now. We're through all of them. I hope.
Turn 3 and there's been 4 Mr. Freezes.
All right. So I hate to just do that. Okay, so what we can do. I know what I want to do, but I know it's not the right thing to do. So we're not gonna do it. We're gonna instead I think we trade this regardless. We'll throw out the Tweedledee and Tweedledum here.
No. Bodies.
More targets for the Joker, that's what you mean, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Bye, Harley. It was good while it lasted.
Right.
Such a good combo with the Batgirl, the double Manta. That's so sick.
It is so very strong. Now, the reason that I took so long to drop that freeze last turn is that I do not have an inmate. But I feel like I kind of have to go anyway.
Oh, and they all go to Ivy.
Oh my god. Come on, Joker. Come on.
Bro, she's got something against. Have you seen the Harley Quinn animated series?
No, people do keep telling me to watch it. So I should probably do that at some point.
It's really good. That would have been very thematic. The Joker going for Poison Ivy on all 3 shots from that show. It's a good show.
Alright, I think doing this.
Pretty good.
And then not spending our other silver. Although, arguably, I maybe should have.
Okay, so what we'll do here. We'll hit our plant. And yet again, here he is. Pet favorite card, Big Daddy Bane. Alright.
So I was feeling pretty unhappy about having this in hand. Hang on. This first.
Sonic Cannon. I like that card a lot. I think it's good. I think it's good value. 3 damage, draw a card. The bigger they are. Yes, of course it is.
It's just been chilling out in my hand for the whole game.
For just an occasion. Alright. Uh-oh, it's coming down to it. I don't like how you laughed at that. Like, it's not really.
And let the record show that your impending victory was done without a high roll.
That is true.
10 damage. Oh god, what have you got?
What do I have in hand? That is a good question.
I don't think it really changes my turn at all, to be honest.
Tear gas? Okay.
Right, and that's gonna have to be turn, I guess.
Oh. What do you have in hand then?
Stuff.
Stuff? Things? Things that would like to deploy other things?
Potentially. Oh. Not that thing. Different thing.
Alright, we'll trade with this. We'll get the 5. Alright. We're set up. Feels like you either have deploy combo shenaniganry. There it is.
You don't stand a chance.
Oh man, down to 6. 6 and 6. Oh.
That Mr. Freeze. And I believe that is GG.
Oh, you got one more?
No. I mean, you win.
Oh, I got it. Okay, I was like, alright. I was like, oh my gosh.
But yeah, I don't normally run sustained effort in Batgirl decks. Splashed into this one for exactly that combination.
That's pretty good though.
Just that 1 damage.
1 damage.
GG.
GG, man. What a close game 3. Whoa. What a barn burner.
Absolutely.
That was awesome.
Ah, the Batgirl Joker not doing it for me, unfortunately.
That's alright.
I went into that quite confident, actually. I was just, Joker wrecks inmates.
Yeah, right?
And then no. And then no.
And then no. Hey, that's alright, man. Alright, Panda, I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you playing some games with me.
Appreciate you inviting me.
Yeah, man, absolutely. It's always good. I always think it's good to outreach with the community, and we're all in this together, and it's cool to play with things. I know when I used to be a big Hearthstone guy, and I used to watch a lot of Hearthstone YouTube, and I always loved it when like my favorite creators would play each other, because it was like, that's a crossover episode, how neat. And I always thought that was so cool. So I'm glad that you're on board helping me out with this. Everyone, make sure you check out Combat Panda on YouTube. Make sure you check him out on Twitch. Link in the description below, all that good stuff. Panda, do you want to plug anything? You got any fun projects coming up? Anything you want to tell the people?
There is not anything super spicy coming up. I am doing a very small mini-series, which is simply just a review of the ultimates for each faction, which will be across 5 different videos. They're only sort of 5-minute videos and just discussing the flexibility of the cards, the power level of the card, and the crafting priority of the card if people are in a position to be crafting.
Nice. And if they're not, you also have some good budget videos out there for anyone that is free to play and more on a budget, similar to the decks we showed off today. So a lot of good content out there from a lot of people, but yours definitely included in that. So make sure, again, everybody, check his stuff out. Combat Panda, great dude, great player, great bear. All things above.
All right, thank you very much.
Absolutely.